Alright lads, so today I just want to showcase this quick guild quest team that I have been using, in this case for the ranged holo guild quest. And of course, it's simple in nature. It's 1000 Year Blood War Yamamoto doing 1000 Year Blood War Yamamoto things. He is max transcended, so his soul bomb itself basically goes through the entire thing. Like realistically, you could probably complete this guild quest by himself. But for those wondering, some good substitutes here. If you have Yamamoto, even 1 out of 5, definitely use him. His soul bomb just does ridiculous amounts of damage. I believe at 2 out of 5 with good enough sides, you can actually nuke through all 5 waves. But if you don't have Yamamoto, someone like the Christmas version of the well, the renewed version of Aaroniero are also really good substitutes here. But for the team setup, of course, Yamamoto is going to be our nuker, so of course we're going to focus on just giving as much soul bomb damage as possible. So we've given him the holo sticker, the T-set, and also attention type. For the links, we've given him 3 full stamina damage soul traits. He is max transcended, so do keep that in mind. And then for the bonus abilities, 25% full stam and also weaker defense, the set standard when it comes to guild quest nuking. For our second character, we have 1000 Year Blood War Ichigo, basically just here once more to boost the team. This character can be replaced with any other character with the booster skill. He literally does no damage. But again, I was pretty excited about this resurrection because I get to put him on teams like this. And again, even though I could literally replace him with anyone else, it's just nice to use him in this team and get a very fast clear time, right? Even though he's, he is helping the team with the boost SA2 because he has the booster skill. But in terms of DPS for himself, he's basically doing no damage. And then we have our third character here, in this case, 5th anniversary BYAKUYA. Really good for guild quests, despite this character kind of falling off over the last year or two, mainly because of inheritance trials being like the harder content in the game that kind of requires you to inflict status ailments. That SA2 on BYAKUYA, even though he only has a 40% berserker, it's still aging like fine wine. In this case, he makes for a really good side character when it comes to nuking. If you time your soul bomb in combination with Byakuya's SA2, you're bound to go through multiple waves of guild quests. But Byakuya is basically just here to add that extra bit of support, extra bit of DPS to go alongside Yamamoto soul bomb. For the links, we've given him the best possible build because I don't have a T-set for him, unfortunately. And then we've just given him these particular links, which I actually could fix. A Rukia link in this case would actually be a tad bit more ideal here. It doesn't really matter that much. He's max transcended, and for his bonus abilities, I gave him full stamina damage and also damage to weakened enemies because Yamamoto is going to be weakening. So this team is pretty much overkill, right? We're using a max transcended 1000 Year Blood War Yamamoto, Ichigo to boost our stats, and then also 5th anniversary Byakuya just to do that really good soul bomb damage, especially if he does decide to use our SA2. Now in this case, we can just go in soul bomb whenever we want to and get a quick and easy, super fast, sub 1 second clear time. However, because our guild's trying to get like really fast clear times this week to try and push in the ranks, a sub 1 second with a team like this isn't really good enough. You want to go for like a 0.3 second run at minimum. And to do that, all you have to do is really go in, flash dip as fast as possible, and then soul bomb as fast as possible. And if you do that, you're able to get an easy 889.7. And that's good enough. But again, we're trying to go for even faster clear time. The goal for today was to try and get a 0 second run. We've showcased that on the past. And the general idea for that possible score is to soul bomb right when the quest starts. And this one does take a lot of resets to get the perfect lineup, because the soul bomb from your standing point where you don't even move, you have to kind of have all 5 waves spawn up close to you. So all 5 waves do get hit by the soul bomb and also Byakuya's SA2. So for my runs, I just went in, was trying it multiple times, wasn't really getting a successful run here. Lucky for me though, my second run going into it, we did finally get a somewhat decent score where we used our soul bomb just from standing at the spawn point and we were able to go through it. Once the quest does finish, we do hold down the X button though, just to kind of freeze the time in place so we don't lose out on any seconds. And in this particular run, we were able to get 889.991. So literally like 9 milliseconds. I was kind of annoyed it wasn't a 0 second run. And I guess the reason why I didn't get it is because I didn't click the sub on fast enough. It really comes down to like precise clicking here. And my finger was getting tired, so do forgive me. But in this run, we were able to get basically a 9 millisecond run. We'll take it. It's an absolute W run regardless. And that was our best score for today. And since that was the goal I was going for, something in the 889.990s area, we just finished up using our third soul ticket, went in soul bombs, and we were done for the day. Yamamoto again proving to be a very powerful guild quest character. If you just want to go in, soul and be done with the entire quest in less than 5 seconds time, Yamamoto's a great character for that. If you want to be an extra bit sweaty like I have been today and try and go for like a really low clear time, then you do have to do the extra bit of resets, but I don't mind doing it for the guild. But anyway, that was basically my team for today, just using this team. I always like to throw in Ichigo when I can. It's a character that I'm obviously not going to use that much in normal PvP content, but since he was given this booster skill, best believe I'm going to throw him onto any team I possibly can. And in this case, even though he didn't really do any damage, it's still nice to get a super high clear time of a character that came out 5 years ago. But with that said, that's my team for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.